Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Nimra Waheed. Roll number EP1770116. I am from 4th year evening prof. My topic is the viruses Colorado tick fever. Colorado tick fever, commonly known as the mountain tick fever and the American mountain fever. It is caused by the double-stranded RNA virus and that replicates in the bone marrow and affects the red blood cells that are the erythrocytes. It belongs to the genus of the Colti virus. Colorado tick fever disease history. It is commonly known as the mountain fever and has been described as the first immigrant that arrived in the Rocky Mountains, and now it is later renamed as the Colorado tick fever, that is the CTF, and also called the Colorado tick fever virus, as I have told you that it is caused by the virus, so it is now renamed as the CTFV. How do these ticks looks like? As you can see on your screen that these are the ticks and these are responsible for causing the Colorado tick fever. Transmission and symptoms. Colorado tick fever is a rare viral disease transmitted by the ticks that inhabit the western United States. Ticks are normally and mostly found in the United States and Canada. Their incubation period may last for about 3 to 6 days, and the major symptoms that may include fever, headache, flu-like symptoms, muscle ache, generalized discomfort, that is the myalgia, vomiting, abdominal pain, skin rashes, and etc. The symptoms may usually last for about a week and resolve on their own. Complications. It affects the central nervous system, causing encephalitis, that is the inflammation of the tissues around the brain, hemorrhagic fever, meningitis, that is the inflammation around the membranes of the brain and the spinal cord. These are the complications that may arise due to the Colorado tick fever. Now, the tick and host reservoir. Colorado tick fever is a viral disease, so it is transmitted by the bite of an infected tick. At least 8 tick species have been found to be infected with the virus. Dermacentor andersoni is the primary tick factor that transmits the illness to human beings. This is responsible for causing the illness to human beings. Prevalence and their spreading. The CTF Colorado tick fever is contracted in forested mountain areas at higher elevations of the Rocky Mountains. The mountains like in the United States and in Canada, they are most commonly found. And although CTF can develop from March to September, their months are from March to September, but their peak months are June and May for their development. Now the case study for Colorado tick fever. A previously healthy person, 28 years old, of Atlanta, Georgia, returned from 1 week last spring campaign trip in the eastern Colorado Rocky Mountain. A man is about 28 years old and he came back to his country after 1 week. So he found a Colorado tick fever. So 4 days later, what happened? He experiences some symptoms like fever, chills, back pain, muscles pain, and photophobia. So abdominal pain too. So he recalls no tick bites and has no skin rashes on his skin. So after that, what happened? His physician prescribed doxycycline to him. Doxycycline is a medication that is for body pain. So after that, what happened? And for fever also. So he took this medication and feel comfort. After 2 days, these symptoms return. Physician examination at this time reveals a temperature of about 39 degrees centigrade, that is near to about 103 Fahrenheit. So routine laboratory testing are normal. Although leukopenia may observe, leukopenia means the count of the WBCs may vary. So what happened and what do TM symptoms suggest a diagnosis of CTF? So now, what is the strategy for resolving this problem? So the symptoms that may arise due to the Colorado tick fever, these are the skin rashes, fever, muscle pain, and so on. So symptoms of CTF usually start 3 to 6 days after the tick bite. When the incubation period may end, so the symptoms may appear. Although roughly half of patients do not remember being bitten, and the most common initial symptoms are fever, headache, chills, and myalgia also. So a skin rash may also occur, although fatigue and malaise may last for some months. So the patients, in mostly children, however, experiences more complications than the adults, and the severe form of CTF may involve central nervous system, CNS infection, aseptic meningitis, encephalitis, hemorrhagic fever, and so on. These are the complications that may arise due to the coronary tick fever. Now the diagnosis, that what is the diagnostic procedure for the CTF. So the CTF diagnostic procedure may consist on the following steps. Number one is the antibody testing to determine the antibodies for CTF are present or not inside the body. Number second is the complete blood count test, CBC, to measure the amount and to measure the count of the RBCs, WBCs, and the platelets in the blood. Either their levels may increase or decrease. And the number third is the liver function test, that is the LFT, to measure how the liver is functioning by testing the levels of the liver proteins, enzymes, and the bilirubin in the blood. Now the laboratory finding, moderate to significant leukopenia is the most common finding in CTF. In the case of CTF, the leukopenia may occur and the level of the leukocytes may decrease. So the leukocytes count are usually normal on the first day but may decrease to 2 to 3 ratio after 5 to 6 days. Thrombocytopenia, that is the level of the platelets, may also decrease. Occasionally, mildly elevated levels of creatine phosphokinase and aspartate aminotransferase are reported too, because I have told that the liver functioning may also disrupt, the level of the liver enzymes may disrupt. Prevention and the treatment. There isn't any proper prevention for the CTF because there isn't any vaccination for it. So the should see a healthcare provider and goes away in 10 days. If you feel any problem, if you feel any difficulty, you must need a counseling from healthcare provider. But the medications reduce fever and body pains, use of doxycycline to treat the chest pain and skin rashes, because after CTF infection, on the skin there are rashes. So to remove those rashes, use of doxycycline, and for muscle pain and fever, use acetaminophen, that is the Tylenol. Well, the prevention for this treatment is wear insect repellent, wear long pants and sleeves, check for tick when hiking or camping, and remove ticks immediately when found. Like these are the preventions कि आपको अगर लग रहा है कि आप किसी कैंपिंग में जा रहे हैं, किसी हाइकिंग में जा रहे हैं, सो यू मस्ट वेयर लॉन्ग पैंट्स एंड स्लीव्स, रिपेलेंट यूज़ किए जाएँ प्रॉपरली ताकि आपकी स्किन और आपकी बॉडी सेफ रहे. सो दीज आर द प्रिवेंशन एंड द ट्रीटमेंट टू ओवरकम द कोलोरेडो टिक फीवर. थैंक यू सो मच.